everyone, if you've been following me for a while, this review may be something that you've already kind of seen, but if you're new to my channel, I'm really happy to have you here. I'm going to be talking about the Sp3ctrum lip glazes. Now, I've reviewed the formula before. I've reviewed tons of other colors by them. I've worn them on my Instagram, so that's what I mean. Like, if you've been around my Instagram and my YouTube, you know what I'm talking about. If you're completely new, Sp3ctrum Cosmetics is a brand of cosmetics that's completely natural and it's all handmade. It's not, no toxins, none of that. It's all natural, it's all good. So their lip glazes are a liquid lipstick in a tube that comes with a brush, and it's highly pigmented, highly moisturizing, highly glossy. It's pretty much the perfect hybrid of lip product that you may be looking for. Now, because everything is handmade, I feel like sometimes there's slight variations in the products, and this happened to me this time with Brooklyn, and I'm going to explain that. But overall, the consistency has been great. I've only had problems with 2 of lip glazes, and I have about 15, so not too bad, you know, really not bad at all. So I picked up Myrtle, which the label got mixed up because I had, I guess, saline solution on my hand and I rubbed it, or perfume, and it just came off. Now, another thing I used to hate was I used to have to click and click and click to get the product to come out, and I didn't have that problem with these, so I don't know if they fixed that, but if you heard me complain about that before, that problem was not present here. So I clicked about 2-3 times, I waited for the product to arise, it's coming, and once I get it to come out, well, I didn't get enough out, give me a second. There we go. So you get a pretty opaque line. The top was one swipe. This is just, you know, it blends out well. So if you're looking for a product that you can do an ombre look with, this is it. Now, I like that these don't stain too much. They have high pigmentation, high gloss, and this purple is so hot for the season. I'm telling you. I mean, we're still in fall technically, even though it's starting to feel like winter in some places. But this is definitely one of those shades that's going to take you from fall to winter. You know, you can definitely wear this into the March months, you know, and that's when the hot colors start coming out, like the hot pinks or whatever. But it's definitely a really pretty shade. It's Myrtle, and it's just a deep, rich purple. Then we have Jennifer, which is an indigo. It's more like indigo purple. And again, this I didn't have any problems with either. It was really easy. You just gotta wait for the product to come out. It pushes slowly. You know what, I'm gonna give it another. Okay. It's slow, but it comes. There we go. See, it starts to come out. Now I think I have too much. You see this? You see what I do? This is me being an idiot and being slow and having no patience. So if it's taken a while to come out, just give it time because it will come out. So, very, very opaque again. And this one is a blued indigo. Like, if you like purple, but you also have no shame, you don't mind wearing that blue, I have no shame, I wear blue, I don't care. And you want a purple that leans a little bit more blue, you may want to check out Jennifer because she has that shade you are looking for. But when you're not comparing it to another purple, it really is going to just read purple on the lips. See? It does look just purple, but when you compare it to another purple, it starts to look more blue. You actually can see that blue. Then the last one we have is Brooklyn, and I had to get that because, hey, I live in Brooklyn, I have to get it. Now, this one, for some reason, was just a lot more milky than the other lip glazes I've tried. It settled into my fine lines, and it was just too milky, whereas every other shade I've tried didn't bleed, didn't feather, didn't do any of those things. That's why I was a little shocked at this one. And this time I'm going to be patient. I think I was patient enough. So here we go. Here's Brooklyn. Sorry. I just don't want to pump it too much. And this is like a light lavender lilac shade, and it really is pretty on the lips. I found personally that it didn't, I found personally that it didn't flatter my skin tone too much just because it was so light. But if you are really light like me, and you want to wear a color like this, I would suggest maybe using a lip liner just around the lip and then blending it into the shade. This way it looks more flattering. Again, it's your skin tone, but you can still have this color in the center of your lips. But either way, these are really pretty colors. I feel like this is a pink that leans purple. So all three of these are really pretty purples to me. I like the way they apply. I like how long they last on my lips. I went to the store and I popped Myrtle in my purse thinking, well, if I need to reapply, and that was a stupid thought because I did not need to reapply. I literally took it out of my bag later that night because the product was still on my lips, and that impresses me. So even though Sp3ctrum may not be that wide known, they're definitely worth checking out, especially if you like bold colors that are glossy on the lips, they're not drying, very little complications with them. Definitely check them out. They offer other products like shadow, pigments, a lot of different things, and I suggest you give them a check out. I'm going to definitely leave the link below. Thank you so much for watching, and please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.